We went to find everyone, but we left Piplup behind. And this portal, how do we open it? We have to do something to save Piplup and the others. Actually, Area Keeper Samurott asked me to investigate. It's the case of the disappearing Pokemon. He might know what to do. I'm gonna go make my report. Would you come with me? Sure can, Oshawott. What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Poképark 2. In the last episode, we began our adventure here in Seasong Beach, following Piplup here to play. And we've heard rumors of a place called Wish Park, where all did not seem so well as soon as we went inside. And it turns out that is actually totally, completely the case, as a bunch of Pokemon are being entranced by, I don't know, cake. I was gonna say like evil cake, but it's just cake. It's cake that's been like manipulated to entrance these Pokemon, and now they'll never leave Wish Park. And in our attempts to escape in the last episode, Piplup was unfortunately left behind, but we've made it out here with Oshawott, so let's go and talk to Area Keeper Samurott if we can. But hold up, it's this way. Samurott is always at the end of this boardwalk. All right, so do I keep? Okay, you're just stopping to tell me that we're going the right direction. Well, I appreciate it, I suppose. Really need to get a move on Oshawott, but you are a little bit slower than Pikachu, so I suppose it makes sense. But, ooh, we got Exu running around up here. We got all sorts of Pokemon in this area, but I don't know why I stopped the slower run gate. Welcome back, Oshawott. Give me your report. Sir, I've learned the missing Pokemon are in a place called Wish Park. There's a portal that looks like a poster on the rocks by the beach. You can get to Wish Park by going through the portal. What is this you say, Wish Park? You have seen the Wish Park of Legend with your own eyes? I trust your judgment, so I have no reason to doubt your words. Excellent work, Oshawott. Now who is this new arrival? This is Pikachu. He came to play at Seasong Beach. Pikachu's friend Piplup helped us get away from Wish Park, but he was trapped there. We had to leave him. Ah, that is most unfortunate, but if you had no choice... Very well, Pikachu was it. The Cove area's Pokemon are disappearing one after another. If you wish, could you help Oshawott investigate this case? Samurott, sir, I can handle a case like this all by myself. I admire your spirit, but there's a limit to what one Pokemon can do alone. I say you should test your strength against Pikachu's before deciding. If Pikachu is stronger, you must accept your limits and help him. Or let him help, excuse me. Can I ask this of you, Pikachu? Okay, Pikachu, I challenge you. Let's go, but there's not enough room to go out here. Let's move to a better spot. I'm guessing you're taking us back to the plaza area? Yep. All right, so we have to beat Oshawott in battle. Now, obviously, the best move for this is going to be Thunderbolt, but I believe the dash combo is also an electrical attack if we use it properly. Also, that is not enough distance. There we go. All right, so while he is flashing, I'm going to use this opportunity to, whoa, dodge him. Oh, there we go. I was hoping to do more, not just the dash attack. Ah, move, move, move. I got stuck. Okay, hold on. We're fine. Going to do it again, Oshawott. And I walked into that Razor Shell right there. There we go. Now that's a hit. And can we follow up with an Iron Tail? Yes, we can. Get the combo going. Yes. Beautiful. Sorry, Oshawott. You put up a good fight, but kind of had a type disadvantage there. Ah, I'm beat. Can't believe you're this strong. Just as I thought, this Pikachu has much potential. Now, Oshawott, there is a limit to what one Pokemon can do alone, but if you combine your strength together, you can accomplish things you could not have done by yourself. I understand, sir. And Oshawott became our pal, and so now we get to see the first of the characters that we can actually play as in this game. Right, I'm looking forward to working with you, Pikachu. From here on out, we're a team. Until we rescue Piplup and every last Pokemon, we stick together. Looks like the matter is settled. I want you two to continue investigating this incident. Crocock and Sandile may know something. Find them. Some of the nearby Pokemon may know where they are. Let's go, Pikachu. We should ask the Alomomola. They know everything about the beach. Oshawott will accompany you on your adventure. When you need to swim, try switching to Oshawott. All right, and this is where we get to call Pokemon. So let's show how this works. I'm going to run into a spot that's pretty clear. Oh, do I have to stay in this one spot and do it? Okay, well, I can't. I'm literally not even allowed to take more than 2 steps. And the game's like, nope. Okay, so switch on over to Oshawott. There we go. Let's go hopping in the water. Pikachu, follow me. When you're walking in front, I'll follow you. Oshawott uses water-type moves. Hold down one. So he's got Water Gun, Razor Shell, and then his own brand of dash attack. So we can't hop at the rocks here. We'll have to hop off of the docks instead. So let's go and say hello to the Alomomola and see what's going on here. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to send you flying. My bad. Krokorok and Sandile. My friend Alomomola said something about them, but okay, it must be a different Alomomola then. One of you two, perhaps. All right, what do we got? Let me talk to you without jumping. Krokorok, you should ask the Alomomola next to me. She might know. So, okay, well, third time's the charm then. There you go. You're the one with an actual speech bubble above you. Why, if it isn't Oshawott, what are you investigating today? What, Krokorok and Sandile? Well, now, if you can catch me in a chase, I might tell you. Well, now, shall we begin? Try to catch me. I don't want to play your games, lady, but I suppose I don't really have a choice in this matter. So here we go. Let's beat the Alomomola, and this is not really hard to do because they don't swim super fast. Pretty simple game of chase right there. Really, the only time where it gets complicated is with flying-type Pokemon. Oh my, you caught me. Goodness, you're quick. Well, then I'll tell you what I know. I overheard Krokorok and Sandile talking about Covetown's Pokemon, about taking them to Wish Park. Oh no, that means Covetown's Pokemon are in danger. Thank you, Miss Alomomola. Oh my, sounds like trouble. Do be careful, dear. You know how to get to Covetown, right? It's at the end of the tunnel that leads to the hill. All right, so is that where we're going to have to go? All the way up there? I think that is the deal here. If you rush, you might fall and get hurt, so please take care. We befriended Alomomola. All right, I do want to get to Covetown as quickly as possible, except there's a whole lot of other Pokemon around here that we can also take the opportunity to make friends with while we're in the area. So let's just do that first. You can see we got that red arrow. So yeah, that does mean we need to head to Covetown for our next objective. So I'm actually going to put a hold on that for a minute, and we're going to instead make our way around Seasong Beach and make friends with all of the current Pokemon. I also want to point these out. These are called Vast White Quills, and you're going to need to collect a lot of those throughout your adventure. Pretty much every single one that you can find, if possible. So always keep a lookout for those. Make sure you're picking those up. Don't miss them if you have the opportunity. Sometimes they can be in slightly difficult places to get, but for the most part, they're pretty straightforward. Hello there. I was just thinking I could use some exercise. That's it. Let's play chase. Okay, we can do another one of those. I'm okay with that. So like I said, this game, it does still use chase and battle a lot like the first game, but it's kind of like a 40 to 30% distribution. And I say 40 to 30 because there's actually another 30% of these that aren't battle and chase at all. So it's all going to depend on what situation you run into. Some Pokemon will want certain items. They can be permanent items. They can be collectible items. Some Pokemon will want to, and I think this one's going to actually battle us. It's like, fun, what you doing? I just had the most wonderful time. I was playing chase with this fine runner, but I lost. You beat Frillish. Awesome. You should try me next. I'm not very good at chase, though. Sounds fun. We must play again sometime. All right, well, let's talk to the blue one then, wherever they... Okay, he's out here, so we'll have to fight him. But yeah, you're going to get a little bit more variety in the sorts of games that you run into in this one than you did in the first game. You're here. I've been waiting. I challenge you to a game of hide and seek. When you find me hiding, just come talk to me. So not a battle. Okay, shade of that islet looks promising. You always get a little hint whenever you see... or whenever... you start a hide-and-seek game, so this should be pretty simple. Now, he's talking shade, so I have to imagine it's somewhere over here, possibly. But he did say an islet. You can also keep an eye out, or I guess an ear out, for the sounds that the Pokemon will make, because that can sometimes be a dead giveaway as to where they are. Let's try checking out. There you are! Okay, that wasn't really hard. I shouldn't have started by going the wrong way. And there we go! Just get it within the 60-second time limit, and you're good. Not too bad. Well, you were good enough to beat Frillish after all. I really wish we could be friends. No, I'm just messing with you. We're totally friends already. Yep, pretty simple process. But, yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon we need to talk to. I think this game has a much bigger friends list than the first one, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let's talk to these Maractus here. Where could she be? We always dance as a trio, but one of us hasn't shown up today. Maybe she got confused about where we're supposed to meet. She might be waiting for us on the other side of the beach. The incredulous reaction. Well, I wouldn't put it past her. Please, go have a look. If she's over there, please bring her here so we can practice. Okay, Maractus, and I actually know exactly where she is because we saw her when we were right over by the Wish Park portal, so where they think she is exactly correct. Now, really quickly, as we make our way over there, there's going to be other Pokemon to talk to. Sorry, actually, I did not mean to do that. Red berries. This is the main reason you want to hit these trees. These are worth 30 berries each, so make sure that you pick those up. Let's talk to Axew. Hiya, isn't the beach great? I came from an area with nothing but rocks. Come on, let's play chase. Sure. And I'm just running into all of the chase Pokemon as of late. Yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon we can talk to along the way as we go. But let's get Axew now. Oshawott is not the best Pokemon for chase. In fact, I would actually go as far to say that he might be the worst for chase. But in certain circumstances and against certain Pokemon, he can still handle it. Like, Axew does not run very quickly, so we're fine for the most part. But oftentimes, you are going to actually need to switch Pokemon depending on the circumstances. Now, Oshawott is going to be my battle boy for probably the majority of this playthrough. I just love using him in battle. He's so freaking good, and if you get enough upgrades, obviously that gets even better. So we'll have to go talk to Fraxure at some point, but let's go. Oh, no, Pidove, come back. Come back. Where'd you go? Hey, come here. So one thing you can do is you can actually call flying Pokemon to you by holding down the A button, then you can wave. Have some news? Nothing? Oh, I thought I was going to be able to play with you. What about this Pidove here? Oh, I'm too tired to move. Would you please carry me to the fountain spring? I suppose. So only this Pidove is the one we can actually talk to. Luckily, we don't have to go too far. So, I'm so sorry. I'm glad I didn't send you flying. I always, like, just on instinct, press the dash button as soon as the conversation's over. And that results in me knocking over a lot of Pokemon. So I do feel a little bit bad about that. Let's just carry Pidove all the way over here. Excuse me, Patrat. We'll talk to you in a minute. I do want to also add you to the bunch. There's going to be more Pokemon that are going to appear here in Seasong Beach after we rescue them a little bit later on. But for now, we're just going to work with what we have. I want to get some exercise. Play chase with me. Okay, this is probably going to be a little bit more iffy using Oshawott, but we'll still try it. Because like I said, he is not the fastest here. So we'll just kind of... almost got you. And are you going to land? And there we go. Boom. Okay, that wasn't actually bad at all. So when it comes to flying Pokemon, a lot of times they can just kind of stay up in the air. What you want to do is you actually want to use Pikachu in those sorts of chases, and then what you want to do is gather up a Thunderbolt, knock them down to the ground, and that's going to give you an opportunity to get a tackle in. Call to me while I'm flying. I'll come over so we can play again. Yeah, okay, I already did the calling action before, so it worked out great. Speaking of Pokemon you have to call, we got Wingull next. Now for Wingull, I am going to switch to Pikachu, just in case. But we got to actually chase him down somewhere. Now, Wingull actually, I believe, has a flying pattern that takes him around the entirety of Seasong Beach. Okay, there he is. He's coming this way. We're going to try to intercept him. So when he gets kind of close to here, let's try it. There we go. All right. Hey, you bored? My cousins and I thought up a quiz. Why don't you give it a try? Sure. All right, quiz time sounds fun. There are 3 questions in all. If you get all of them right, you win. First question, who's the Pokemon who walks around with a piece of timber? Well, that would be Timber. I love Heave-Ho. I wish there was a Pokemon named that. Second question, what's the name of this area? This would be the Cove area, not the beach area, because this is all part of Cove Town and Seasong Beach. Last question, who's the keeper of this area? That would be Samurott, not Samurott. Voila! Ta-da! Quite an impressive performance. I guess I'll be your friend. And there we go. We have befriended Wingull. Not bad. And I knocked him over again. All right, Patrat, let's talk. You seen our ball? It's very colorful with red, blue, and yellow stripes. If you see it, could you bring it to me? I swear I did. It wasn't actually that long ago. Let me... Okay, let's head on over here. I thought it was like on the ground right here somewhere. Or did they kick it around already? They may have kicked it around. I could have sworn it was like right here, but let me go check. Oh, no, it's over there. It did get moved. Wait, is that the ball? No, it is. It is. Okay, let's pick this up and take it on over to Patrat. Hopefully this will work. Here you go, buddy. Hey, that's the ball I've been looking for, isn't it? Thanks. And we befriended Patrat. There's another one crossed off the list. Many different items that can be picked. Yeah, you literally already told me this. Tell everyone so all the Patrat and Poképark are your friends now. Let's all play with this ball together. So yeah, like I said, there are other items that you could give to Pokemon that are necessary for befriending them and whatnot. This is going to vary at different times. Also, Clefadol, perfect distraction so that you don't dig underground. Why do I dig to abolish my news? Of course, would you like to battle with me? Actually, I would not like to because I don't want to use Pikachu for this. And also, you have to, when you're switching Pokemon, you kind of have to be away from other ones. So let's move over here and let's actually battle you with Oshawott. This is a very crucial mechanic in this game, is making sure that you're using the right things, and I did not mean to do that. Let's talk. Why do I dig to abolish my news? Would you like to battle with me? Yes. Okay. Let's do it. So yeah, certain held items and certain items that you can pick up, they're good for Pokemon, but some of these items are actually important for actually later things that you're going to be dealing with. Some Pokemon, even after you befriend them, will give you additional berries for certain items, so that's also something to keep in mind. Man, Razor Shell. That was really strong. So sometimes, even if you befriended a Pokemon, make sure to walk by them, and then they'll sometimes in like a speech bubble above their head, they'll be asking for like a specific item. You can actually use that as an opportunity to get even more berries out of them. So something definitely worth trying. All right, last thing we're gonna do in this episode is let's bring Maractus over to her duo. What? They're on the other side? Oh, I got it wrong again. I'm so glad you came to get me. I'll follow you, so lead the way to where everyone is. Call to me if we get separated. All right, come on, Maractus. Now, I'm going to use Oshawott for this, mainly just because Maractus is pretty darn slow. I'm not going to sprint or anything, and I certainly don't want to use Pikachu for this. So if we can just make sure that... Is Maractus, you keeping up here? You're doing pretty good. Okay, so yeah, we got to walk all the way to the other end of the beach. Don't worry, there's not a whole lot of minigames like this one where you have to escort Pokemon somewhere, or even like the Pidove one where I had to carry it to the fountain. That stuff happens maybe like once per area, if that. They're just not that common, so... If you think, oh man, this is annoying, you have escort missions and stuff, it's not that bad, trust me. They still use chase and battle the most, and it makes sense too, because those are... Oh, Maractus got really far away. Oops. I didn't even know I was going that far ahead. Hey, come here. Come on. Okay, I guess I got to go a little slower than I wanted to. Let's just keep going. Go in a sprint. Wait for Maractus to get into frame. There we go. Come on. Yeah, okay, like, see right there how Pidove wants paddle fans. If you can actually get your hands on some paddle fans, and I give those to Pidove, and those are the consumable items, the ones that I picked up in the little treasure chest-shaped boxes. It's one of those kinds of items. If you can get enough of those, you can get some berries for your trouble, and it's really important because, like I said, you need berries in this game. Holy crap, do you ever need berries. You will think that you'll have enough at any point. You will not have enough. You could have 10,000 berries. That's not nearly enough, I promise you. And then they have found Groovy Maracas. So sometimes they'll say stuff like that too. That means they want to sell you items for berries. I almost never ever take them up on those unless I'm desperately in need of one specific item. Hi everyone, sorry about that. Thanks for waiting on me. No need to worry. Now we can dance the day away. Thank you very much. And there we go. We have befriended Maractus. Not bad at all. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this episode of Poképark 2. I hope you all enjoyed it very, very much. Next episode, we're going to head off to Cove Town and see if we can track down Crocodile and Sandile and put a stop to their shenanigans and hopefully get some leads on getting back into Wish Park and rescuing Piplup. With all that said, thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.